Aloha, everyone, and welcome to another edition of ABC's Oracle Cards. I'm Neil Moloka E Mystic with my super sidekick over here.
Nick with my angels.
Again, this is Silly Rainbow ABCs. This is where we empower you to be able to give yourself oracle card readings, angel messages, receiving that divine guidance by doing the ABCs. Allow, believe, and channel. Hello, Erica. How you doing? Um, yeah, you can get a card reading today. How? By giving it to yourself. What's going to happen is I give Nick a card, Nick gives me a card, and then Nick pulls one card for everyone to self interpret. So there will be one card. If you want individual readings, please tune in on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Silly Rainbow Show. And this is where we pull the individual cards. Today there are three cards, one for myself, one for Nick, and one
For the collective.
for you on messages. Hello, Andrea. Hi, Reina. Yes, so on Tuesdays we do the individuals. On Sundays it's ABC, where you allow, believe, and channel your own divine messages. So we have some announcements, a couple of things going on, especially for our educational group. So, Silly Rainbow's Angels Educational Group, there is a special post. So, if you have ever taken a course with us and you are a member of that group, go check out the post. There is a contest. To find out how you get your name on the rainbow wheel, go look for the contest post. Do what it says on the wheel, and you could win a 30-minute mini rainbow reading with myself and Nick. So this is a mini reading, and normally we go about an hour, but for this contest, 30 minutes for free. All you have to do is follow the instructions on the contest post. Um, so again, if you've taken one of our courses and you are a member of the group, go check it out. And Nick will be sending out the contest information via email to everyone that's in the group as well.
Yeah.
So, Nick, you want to say anything about that?
I will just add that it's true that this contest is about Archangel Raziel because he was the archangel we dealt with in our last class. However, I will send the context to everyone in the group, even the people who did not participate in our last class. So, even if you were not in the last class, you can be a part of the contest. So, I will send the
Absolutely.
email to everyone and you can participate because angels are part of our life. Whether you did take the course or not, you might have experienced Archangel Raziel.
Exactly, and that is what we really try to establish in our educational private group, is that even if you miss the information from a particular class, that does not mean you're not able to participate in the continued posts after the class, because the energy of the group right now is currently Archangel Raziel. And if you are in the group, you are in the energy. So if you have experienced anything that represents to you the energy of Archangel Raz, share it. Okay. But if you want to join the contest, follow the instructions on the contest post so that you can have your name put on the rainbow wheel. Again, what you rainbow silly rainbow reading with both Nick and I. So you get a double dose, double trouble. It's a double trouble reading, guys. So Erica, how do I join the group? What you do is Nikki, you want to explain this part?
Yes, Erica, this group is for anyone who take one of our courses. So we already had two courses so far. We gave two courses in the last 2 months, and we have one course coming up on August 20th. 20th. So we are announcing it today for the first time, August 20th. So you actually can join the group from today if you want. We can give the link, and so anyone who take any of our courses, join the group and stay in the group as, I mean, for forever. You just need to take one of the courses and you would be part of the group. I think you joined for the first group, for the first course. I'm not sure. Maybe you are already in the group. I'm really not sure. But anyway, by joining the group, you get into our mailing list too. So this way you can get all our updates for the future courses. And our next course, we are to decide the time. We decided the day. It's Saturday, August the 20th, but we still need to decide the time. And for this, we need your input. So our first course was 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The second was 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And we wanted to see, how did you like it better? Did you find it easier at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, or did you find it better at 6 p.m. Eastern Time? So you can share in the comments, you can put your input in the group. We might do a post also to ask you to give us your what you think about it, because we want to accommodate the most, I mean, the larger group of people, and we won't always do it at the same time, so that people from everywhere can join. We don't want like people from Australia never to be able to join, or people from Europe to be always you know
Missing out. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
missing the
it's
courses.
I
So
mean, we did the change shift specifically to accommodate those in an area that weren't able to hit the first class. But then it seemed as if those people were not attending the second class. So we really it's I find that in regards to teaching the classes that this is the most challenging is a time slot that works. We are going to flip around the times from now, from time to time in regards to what time we have classes. So it's very important to be on that email list and in the group so that you can really keep up with what time the classes are.
yeah,
Because accommodating everyone is, giving the option to be able to attend a class that works for you is very important for us. Again, in this group, this private group is not a paid membership. The only thing you have to do is to at least have registered for one of the classes, whether it's one of our free classes or one of our paid classes. As long as you are registered for one of the classes, your membership in the private group is free. Then you have the option to choose what classes work for you. Because, like I said, we're going to be juggling times, so that we can reach everyone. And again, when there are activities in the group that pertain to a class, just because you weren't, for whatever reason, able to attend a class, does not mean you don't have to, or you don't have the opportunity to participate in that month's activity for that class. Because the energy of whatever is in that group. Okay, and people have been sharing a lot of exciting, life changing, transformational experiences with Archangel Raz. And just because you weren't in the class doesn't mean the energy is not working with you as well.
yeah.
So,
I just wanted to add that, like,
I can,
for the majority of people, 6 p.m. was the better time for the majority. The only people who were not okay with the 6 p.m. are people from Europe. And this is why we did it at 2 p.m. the last time. But only one person from Europe joined. So this is why 6 p.m. would be better, unless if the people from Europe would say that they want to join the class, then we might do it again at 2 p.m.
Or we
But
might do in the middle of two and six
or
and
in the
make it a
middle,
four.
you know.
You know?
But so because at 2 p.m. all the people in Australia wouldn't be able to join at all. So
That's true.
this is why we need to find a compromise. So
Yeah. And that again, even if at four, it would be 4 a.m. Or not that I haven't gotten up at 4 a.m. and attended classes. Trust
but
me.
but 6 hour courses are not that long.
Yeah.
Only the first one was long, and 6 p.m. is the Silly Rainbow time, and they can all join the Silly Rainbow show.
Yeah.
So I think six would be
6
good.
p.m. might work. We'll
Yeah,
see. We'll put it out there, but yeah, I think I'm leaning towards the six as well. And it's only like
an hour and a half to
an hour
two.
and a half, only like an
Yeah,
hour and a half class. So again, you guys, look, if you are a member of the group, go into the group. There is a contest happening right now. Check it out. Follow the steps on the contest and get your name put on the rainbow wheel to win a 30-minute mini silly rainbow reading with Nick and I. Um, Maybe there will be enough of both that you can do. Hint, hint, hint. Maybe that would be great too. Um, and although I found that this last class was very uh, accommodating in the replay as well, you know, because the exercise that everybody did in the breakout room was something that you could do on your own as well. Whereas the first class, it was very important to be there. It was very important for that first class. The experience was something that you really needed that interaction, you know. Um, Christina is asking for a message as well. So what we are doing today is getting back to the show, uh, is the ABCs of Oracle cards. So the message that you will receive today will be interpreted by you. The card Nikki pulls for me, I will interpret, explain how I'm interpreting this card, the message, and allowing myself to allow, believe, and channel. And I'll explain if it's resonating, how it's resonating, what I'm tuning into. Nikki will then do the same as I pull her a card for her intention. And then you all will have the opportunity to set your own intention, call in your support, allow yourself to ask, allow, believe, and channel your own message from the card that Nick pulls. And just because it's one card does not mean it's one message. The message will always come through very personally and individually for you and your set intention. Okay, so ABC show, right, Nick? And tune in Friday, guys. We'll talk about that after.
yes, and I have something to say about Friday.
Uh-oh.
Friday, I am interviewing a special guest, but I want you to send me questions, please. I didn't get any questions yet. So I am interviewing Miss Mrs. a very famous author and mystic, Janelle Yu. And I would like some questions you would like me to ask her during the interview. So please tune in Friday, August 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And please send me your questions. Send me any question you would like me to ask her during the interview. And you can message me on my private Facebook page. And yeah, don't forget, it will be a really, really interesting show. So
It's
It's
going to be interesting watching you
it
say,
will be a very
"Aloha,
special.
everyone." Nick has to do the
It will be
opening.
my first interview ever, me interviewing someone. So that's a special thing too, because I'm very stressed about it. So I will need your support too.
It's going to be interesting because it's, guys, if you have never watched a Phoenix Friday show, I don't give my guests because it's my show, right? So this is going to be a flip flop here. And I never give them a pre-handed questionnaire. They don't know what questions I'm going to give them, and we go with the flow on that. And so I'm going to be in the opposite seat of my own show, and Nick will be the one interviewing me. So if you want a really good show, guys, and want me to answer questions that are interesting to you, send Nick the questions. So looking forward to that particular show. 'Cause
I want to embarrass her, so be specific.
do I embarrass my guest Friday show? Did I embarrass? Hey. Did I embarrass you when you were my guest?
No,
Okay, okay. Just
you were nice.
just putting that out there.
You were nice.
Just so yes. So Friday, guys, the 5th. Save the date, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, always save Tuesday, guys. You know what we do on Tuesday. Silly Rainbow. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then on August 20th, mark your calendar. I'm not even sure what angel is going to come through for us to present for the class yet. We let our guides step in and let us know. So we did set the date for August 20th for our next angel course in our group. Okay, so if you haven't already joined that group and you want to register for this upcoming class, do so. Okay. And again, oh, the contest, the end date for the contest is the 7th. So if you're in the group, go check out the contest because it ends on the 7th.
We
Okay.
will do the rainbow wheel to know the winner on our next ABC on Sunday, August the 7th.
Oh, okay. Good to know. And this is how we work. Yes, do it, Nick. So, Ryan was a guest on my Phoenix Friday show. Um, thanks, Ryan. Don't influence her. You put that comment down. Okay, so again, guys, ABC, Allow, Believe channel, your own divine messages today. If you want individual messages, free card pools on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like more in depth readings, you can always book a session with myself, or you can book a session with Nick, or you can book a Silly Rainbow session and get both of us. Okay, so but today, it's all on you. You get to read your own messages. All right. So, um, who wants to go first? You want to give me a card or I give you a
I'll give
card?
you a card.
You give me a card.
Yes.
Okay. So, um, okay, to say your intention, but I will announce my intention. So, my intention today is what do I need to know for my highest and greatest good in regards to our decision and discernment for a moderator for our educational group. So we are considering having a moderator for the group at this moment because both Nick and I are extremely busy, and there are things that I want to make sure are upheld in regards to our standards for the group. So, what do I need to know in regards to our discernment for a moderator for our educational group? White Witch. Ah, wisdom. Be the light. Okay. All right. So when I'm looking at this card, I'm looking at the full essence of my intention. And my intention is finding, apparently, this white witch, finding someone that can be a light, really resonating with them, allowing them to reassure me in some way that they have that divine wisdom, that they are open to growth, that they are willing to meet people where they're at in their transformation, that they are seeking the divineness in each and every member in the group. These are things that are important to me, and this card actually resonates with what is important to me. You know, someone that can stay focused on the divine spiritual growth with understanding, with that divine channeled guidance. You know, so this is where that owl comes in. So, and then with the growth I see in this, in seeing the grapes on that vine, it's really speaking to. Hi, Anna.
Yeah, no.
It's really speaking to the fruit. You know that things will be fruitful in the development, in the education, in the support of this group. So in the intention that I set, the guidance that I'm receiving is really in this card. It's in the image and in the words. So both things are coming out to me. So as I'm reading this card, I'm looking at the depth of that owl, the eyes in that owl looking at me, saying, really discern about this. This is not a choice that is to be taken lightly. Just because I happen to, really get excited about being in somebody's energy. It's more than that. This is an important choice for me. It's an important choice for all that are in the group. So again, my intention was, what do I need to be aware of in regards to the discernment of choosing a moderator for our educational group? And I believe both the image and the words are what are bringing me this guidance. And it's really validation for what I was already discerning as well. What do you think, Nick?
I think that we discussed it, and I think it's exactly the answer we were having. Like, it's exactly what we were thinking, and I think we got our yes with this
I
card.
think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, the what is really stepping out is the wisdom of the owl, that focused look on her expression, the growth in the vines, the fruit of the labor, and the transformation that is meant to take place. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So that was my intention. This was my card, and those were the ways that I received my guidance. Okay, so what's going to happen now, guys? Thank you, Nick. Is I'm going to allow Nikki to set her intention. I'll shuffle, pull her card, and then she'll describe what it is, how it is, and what's resonating in the divine message. So, and then after that, you guys will start thinking about your intention, calling in your team, getting centered. And so when she pulls you a card, you can do the same and you guys share your information in the comments. Okay, Nick, you setting your intention?
Yes. My intention is, how what do I need to know for my highest good in regards to my intention in going to a pilgrimage to Costa Rica. I don't know if I'm formulating it
So,
correctly, but
how I am interpreting it is, see, while I'm shuffling the cards, you guys, what I'm doing is I'm taking her intention and I'm asking for the highest and greatest good, and then I'm wording it in a way that resonates with how I tap in and what her intention is. And so, what I'm I'm just going to give this back to you just so that people can be aware of how I'm doing it from my end with the cards. Is I am saying while I'm shuffling for the highest and greatest good in regards to what Nikki needs to know in her discernment for an upcoming pilgrimage to Costa Rica or to wherever it is that she's headed. Okay.
I will take a picture of the card and post it in the comments because people are asking for a picture of the card you got me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll
So
do
white
that later.
kid. So again, setting that intention, holding the vision, holding space for Nikki in regards. It's not just about shuffling and pulling, guys. You're tapping into the other person's um, intention for the highest and greatest good. You're calling in their team to support in the guidance that she receives. Highest and greatest good. Okay. This deck is so cute. It is actually new. Uh, I got it with I got it with my birthday gift card from Amazon from all of you that attended my birthday Zoom party. So, woohoo! So, Nick, you're the first one. Okay. So, Ganesha is super cute. Ready? 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 Boom, boom, boom.
Relaxation. Oh,
49. And I love the crescent moon in it. Okay, let me stop. You're the one interpreting it.
okay. Well, I think that the message I got from this card is very clear for me. I think that what it means is that I need to take a time away. I need to take a time off, a time to relax, a time to get away, to meditate, to really go within and spend time for myself, with myself, or with the people I love, I resonate with. And I was telling you earlier, Neil, that I want to do one vacation, and it was like either going to see you or maybe going to Costa Rica. And I think this card is that I need the time off. And if it's not Costa Rica, it's to go and see you. It doesn't matter. It's not about the pilgrimage, it's about taking that time for myself. So as long as I'm taking the time for me, this is what matters. It's what will make me feel good. It's going within, it's making myself happy. It's making, because I've been going,
Notice his lay.
what? Sorry?
Notice his lay. He has a lay on. Hint, hint, hint.
What does lay mean?
You know, the Hawaiian necklace?
Oh, right.
I just
Okay.
I bring that to your awareness. And Andrea says 49 equals 4, Nick.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. I didn't see the number 49. Neil is hiding it maybe with her. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I can see it. That's
Ah.
perfect. That's perfect. And 4 is my number. Everyone knows that. So, yeah, I think
And she
that
loves
it's,
elephants.
I
And she
think,
loves Ganesha.
and
No.
I have a big Ganesha on my wall. So I think, yeah, I think I got my answer that I used my trip to Costa Rica is something I have been planning for 2 or 3 years. But when I started planning for that, I didn't know Neil. So it's not about the trip. It's about getting time for myself. I've been going on this like treadmill for so long, and I need to take time off for myself. And let's be honest, going to visit Neil is some sort of a pilgrimage, guys, right? So,
I tell you, my husband has been teasing me and calling me guru. And
so that's my intention. I got my answer. Thank you.
I love this. So you would say it was more in the word for you in receiving your message?
I mean, the words and the the image,
You
his
know, that's.
yeah.
I mean, hey, well,
Yes, Ryan, I am.
so it was a combination. It was a combination. All right. So, you see how the card, even though it was the intention that I was setting,
Oh, thank
um,
you, Anna.
so the intention that I set, as she told me what it was, it included the words what she needed to know for her highest and greatest good, which meant that when she received the card and she was message, she was also open to a bigger view, which also happened to include the possibility of coming to visit me. It wasn't just that one thing. So being allowing yourself to believe that when you set the intention for your highest and greatest good, that you're also going to be able to channel whatever comes through, even if it wasn't included in the wording of your intention. Okay, so think out of the box, you guys, and allow yourself to see the bigger picture of things. So, Neil, did, no comment. No, 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 no. I just go with the flow, guys. No jinxing, no jinxing.
Now it's your turn. You all set an intention, and I'll pick a card for everyone, and everyone can interpret the card and share in the comments how they interpret the card.
You don't have to say in the comments what your intention is. You can keep that private if you choose to. Just share so that other people can see what it is that you are tuning into. They might be able to receive more information for their own intention by being drawn to seeing your words. Seeing other people's words can be part of receiving that divine message. So don't ever limit. We go with the infinite. We could be receiving messages from what's inside of the comment feed or from the image, the energy of the picture, the number on the picture, the words on the picture, one specific image in the picture, So allow yourself to really believe the message is in there somewhere, whether it be just in the comments or on the card itself. 49, the angels urge you to get to work on your major goals and life purpose without delay. Ask them to help you with the ideas, courage, and motivation.
I
Angel
like
numbers. Very good. Thank you for sharing, Kate. And also keep in mind as well when you guys are channeling these cards is if you were in our Archangel Raziel class, call him in. That's part of your homework assignments is to experience him through his in the class. And you're calling in your team right now to receive your message. Include Raz in that team. Okay.
that's your card.
What are the words?
Move in a new direction, traveler.
So this is your message, you guys. Look at the card. Is it in the compass? Is it in the words? Is it in her colors? Is it in the stare in her eyes? What is she looking? What are you feeling? Okay. Don't don't negate what you're feeling when you're tapping into the cards as well.
Something very strange. Everyone knows that I look first at the word. In this particular card, the first thing I saw is her smile. She's so content. I like Andrea's comment.
Oh, it's telling me I need to go to Hawaii too. uh, Carlos is wondering where I'm going. Hmm. And this doesn't always mean, guys, that you are going on a physical trip where you're going to pack your stuff. Except, Andrea and Nick. Hey, you never know. But it's also a spiritual journey. So where are you traveling? What are you packing up? What do you need to take with you on your journey, your day-to-day journey? you know so allowing yourself to think out of the box when you receive the messages from your cards, it gives you a broader perspective, a higher perspective. It means, oh, hi, Trish. It means spiritual travel for me. Very good. I mean, there's different ways of traveling, you guys. There is the shamanic journeys. There's meditative journeys. There is just a shift in your mindset, taking you to looking at the world in a whole new way. So be open to the guidance that is being set before you by looking at this card. You know, you're going to see her. Yes. Andrea says, I'm traveling to a different realm. My intuition was, what can I do to best help? My intention, okay, was was and serve people. My question was, will I get a holiday this year? This card resonates. Woohoo, Kira, I love that. I love that. Hi, Vivian. Vivian says hello. Um, Trisha says, diving deeper and deeper in my spiritual connections. Great. Yeah, got it the second time around. Yeah, thank you. So, Nikki's going to post this. Take a look deeper into it, you guys. It could be something about the compass that really speaks to you. It could be something about the way the words are printed, something that moves you. Remember, when you are asking for guidance, it comes in a multitude of divine ways. And it could be in the sentence structure. It could be reading the sentence structure in a different sentence structure. You know, you know how when you read a statement and you read it one way and it means something completely different, where you are guided to receive the messages.
I received a message now, Neil.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's for someone listening to us, but I heard the message clearly now in my head. Like for someone in the audience listening to us, the interpretation of this card is you're not stuck. You're not stuck. You just need to change something, and the path will open. So, whoever is feeling stuck on his path or her path, the answer is you're not stuck. Just move. Move a little bit. Change something.
Look at Andrea. Oh, heck, that resonates. So you see how I was saying that sometimes when we're sharing in the comments, forth deeper meaning for you. You look at the comments and you're going, oh, wow, yeah, that resonates. And just like we're looking at the card, everyone is looking at the card, and then Nikki gets a message and she doesn't know who it's for. It could be for several of you, but she verbalized it. Why? Because she's not typing in the comments. You know, she was able to share it with all of you at once because it's going to resonate with some of you. Okay. So, and Christina says, stuck at my job. So, what is it that you need to do to expand in that? What is it that you need to move? So, dig deeper. Allow yourselves, you guys. Sometimes, what is good if you want to get deeper meaning in the cards that you pull for yourself is to do automatic writing. And you take the card that's pulled, and in this case, it would be a picture because she'll post the picture in the comments. And you just allow that to energetically guide you in your automatic writing. If it's a card that you've pulled for yourself at home, and put your hand, one hand on it, and then allow yourself with your other hand to just be open to receive the guidance, to clarify it for you. And you can get deeper meaning, deeper understanding, and just allow it to flow. Allow it to flow. Another good way of doing that in working with our angels and our guides in regards to pulling a card for yourself is to not look at the image. To pull a card without looking at it, put your hand on the back of the card and allow yourself to ask for guidance. And then once you finish channeling your writing, then look at the card. Validation that you really are channeling the divine guidance for the cards that you pull. So even though in this show we're showing you tap into the images, tap into the energy, tap into the number, tap into the words, what we're saying is this is a tool. The guidance is when you go inward and upward. So sometimes you can just pull a card, not even look at it, and ask for that guidance. Ryan says, for me, it welcomes a simple shift in perception that is softer and more peaceful, grounded in passion and heart, relaxed, trusting the inner compass which flows gracefully. Thank you, Ryan. Of it is you can tell that he's being guided in those words. So thank you for sharing that. So again, guys, it's not necessarily traveler meaning pack your bags, you're going on a trip, although it could be, depending on what your intention is. It could be a mind shift, an emotional shift, an energetic shift, you know, giving you the ability to look at things in a whole new way. So there's lots and lots of ways for us to utilize the tools of our angel cards, and in my case, my Ganesha cards. So, so be open to that. Check out the picture later on. And you guys know today's are short for our show, but just touching on the topics we did at the very beginning. Um, we have the contest in our educational group right now. Check it out. You'll also receive an email. If you're not in the group, all it takes is joining the group to register for a class.
I will find the link to the group and add it in the comment section here so that people
Okay.
who want to join the group can do it. Just a second, give me a moment.
Okay. So the 7th, the winner will receive, all participants' names will go on our rainbow wheel and have a chance to win a free 30-minute mini silly rainbow reading. And that is with both Nick and I. And then on August 20th, we have another angel class coming up. The time is yet to be determined. We're kind of leaning towards that 6 p.m., but we will put a post up in the educational group. Nikki will drop the link to the educational group. It's a free private membership. All you have to do is register for at least one class, and then after that, you get all of the information in regards to upcoming classes, and you have the option to choose which ones you want to attend. All of the activities in the feed, in the group, are open to everyone, regardless if you have attended that that month's angel class or not, because the energy of whatever angel we bring in for the month is the energy of the group. I've 100% experienced an energetic shift in my life. Okay, and Nikki has put in the group's link. So if you want to join and you want to register for this upcoming 20th class, make sure when you answer the questionnaires for the private group, you include your email address. Okay, that is how we get the Zoom links and all of that out. So if you're registering for this upcoming class or you're interested in registering for this upcoming class, remember when you answer the questionnaire in joining the private group that you include your email address. Okay? And then Friday.
Friday.
So
Friday, we have an interview. We are interviewing a celebrity. We're interviewing Neil. So you don't want to miss that.
who's
Please,
this? Who's this
Phoenix
Neil person?
Phoenix Friday with Janelle Yu, a future best-selling author. And I can tell you, I read the beginning of the book, and you don't want to miss that. And it's me interviewing her, so I want you to send me questions, please. And I want you to be there live to share your questions, your feedback in the comment section to support me and her in this live show. And it will be awesome. It took me a while to convince her. So please be with us and you won't regret it.
So that's August 5th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Andrea, thank you so much for putting that up there. Yes, our monthly angel classes is where you're introduced to one particular angel for that month. We never know who's going to pop in and want to be presented. So, August, go with the angel numbers. So the set price is 22, but it's not really set. It's whatever you can afford. So it goes from 1111 to 2222 to 44 for it's the angel numbers that we're working with. And if you can't afford it, message us. Message us, because those who work on that angel scale and do submit more than the going rate, that money goes towards us being able,
Helping those.
yeah, that are not able to pay the price to be able to come and receive the knowledge from the class. So whatever can. Okay. If it's no can, still can. Just let us know. Let us know. So, um, is that everything, Nick?
Yes, don't forget Silly Rainbow on Tuesday. And don't forget Phoenix Friday on Friday and Silly Rainbow ABC next Sunday. And it will be an awesome next week.
Alrighty. So, guys, it is off from me. As I always say, we shine brighter.
Together. Bye, everyone.